Passive income, the dream of making money while you sleep, while you travel, while you're doing literally anything other than actively working on your business. It's what gets sold in every course, webinar, here's how I made 6 figures from my laptop on a beach story you've ever seen online, right? And here's what I want to say about it. It's real. It's actually possible. I'm not here to tell you that it's a myth or a scam or something only a lucky few will ever achieve, but there is something nobody tells you about passive income before you start chasing it. And it's the thing that explains why so many spend years trying to build it and never actually get there. So that's what today is about. For a long time, I chased passive income the way most people do, looking for the shortcut, right? The system, the thing that would let me set it up once and watch the money just come in. And what I kept running into was this. Every system that promised passive income required an enormous amount of active work up front to build it. The courses, the funnels, the email sequences, the community, content library, none of it appeared out of nowhere. All of it required time, focus, and real money to put in place. And most of the people selling the passive income dream were very careful not to mention that part. So here is the honest version. Passive income doesn't mean no work. It means front-loaded work. You put the hard work in now, building the infrastructure, the audience, the ecosystem, offers, so that eventually the system does the heavy lifting for you. But eventually is not next month, and it's not even next year for most people. It's the result of sustained, focused effort over a significant period of time with no guarantee of a specific outcome. So if you're looking for a way to make money online without doing significant work first, passive income is not that. But if you're willing to do the work to build something now that pays you later, it's one of the most powerful things you can build. The question is whether you're building the right infrastructure to make it actually happen. So I want to ask you something, and I want you to sit with it honestly before you answer. If I told you that building real passive income would take 5 years, 5 years of real focus, real investment, hard work, absolutely no guarantee that you'd make a single dollar at the end of it, but that if it worked, it could change your financial life completely, would you do it? I have asked myself that question more times than I can count, and my answer has always been yes. Not because I'm fearless or because I have some kind of unusual tolerance for risk, but because I believe in what I'm building enough to stay in it even when the guarantee isn't there. And here's what I've noticed about the women who actually build passive income versus those who just keep dreaming about it. It almost always comes down to self-belief. Not talent, not strategy, not even resources. The belief that they can actually make it happen. Specific enough and strong enough to sustain through the years when the evidence isn't actually there yet. And many women won't do the hard thing and persist until it happens. Many won't suspend reality long enough to make it happen. And I say that with complete compassion because I've been both of those women at different points in my life. The 5-year question isn't about whether the timeline is accurate. It's about whether you're in this for real. Because passive income doesn't get built by the people who are testing the waters. It gets built by people who really decided that they were going to make it happen regardless of how long it took. So are you that person? Only you know the honest answer to that. So what does building the right infrastructure for passive income actually look like? Because I think a lot of us have a vague idea of what it means without a clear picture of what it requires. And it starts with an owned audience, an email list of people who have raised their hand and said, yes, I want to hear from you. Not a social media following, but an actual list that belongs to you and travels with you regardless of what any platform decides to do. This also builds towards an owned community or a space that people gather, connect to learn from you, stay engaged with what you're building without you having to actively show up in every moment to make it work. And it requires content that compounds. Videos, courses, resources that keep delivering value long after you've created them. A YouTube video that I made 6 months ago, still being found by new people today. That is passive visibility. And passive visibility leads to passive relationships, which eventually leads to passive income. And it requires offers that naturally fit inside the ecosystem. Products, services, affiliate recommendations that your community actually wants, delivered through a system that doesn't require you to personally close every single sale. I'm building this right now, and I'll be sharing the fastest way I know to put this kind of infrastructure in place very soon. So stay close for that. Passive income isn't a product you buy, it's an ecosystem that you build. And the sooner you start building the right pieces in the right order on ground you actually own, the sooner the system can start to do the work for you. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. Passive income is real, but it's not a shortcut. It is the result of doing the hard work first. Building the infrastructure, the audience, community, offers, so that eventually you have a system that works for you when you're not actively pushing it. And the question isn't whether it's possible, it is. The question is whether you're willing to do what it actually takes to build it, and whether you believe in yourself enough to stay in it until it works. I do, and I'm building it alongside you. If you want to know where your infrastructure gaps are right now, like what you have, what's missing, and what to build first, the Authority Audit will show you. And it's free. The link is in the description. But first, I'd love it if you'd drop a comment before you go. Do you believe passive income is actually possible for you? And if you're honest, what's the thing that makes you doubt it? I want to know, because naming the doubt out loud is the first step to moving past it. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.